Alright guys, it's Brian for Home Field Advantage. It's been a while since I've made a video, but I really felt like I needed to make one for today. In the past 2 days we've had 4 big trades in the NBA, only a day before the NBA draft. And honestly most of them are trades to free up cap space. Before I start the video, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. If you're a fan of an NBA team and you like to collect merchandise, or you don't have any merchandise and you're looking to get some, go on eBay. I just received this in the mail today, but before I tell you, I paid $25 for it. And you go to NBA store, it's $79.99. It's a Phoenix Suns Steve Nash jersey. It's the alternate away jersey. It's got the orange with the gray. If you can see, if you look closer, it's got the holes in it. This is the Swingman jersey. These usually go for, when they're adult sizes, $79.99. You've got the replica, which is usually like $54.99. Swingman is about $79.99, and then the authentic, which is just what the players wear, are like it's over $100. So I paid $25 with and free shipping on eBay for this jersey. I just got it today, and it's absolutely awesome. Steve Nash is my favorite player, and I was so excited that I actually got it for this price. So if you're interested in getting memorabilia, sports cards, jerseys, shirts, whatever, if you go on there, you're bound to find something from your favorite team at a good price. But anyways, moving on to the trades. Now this first trade didn't go down, but the Boston Celtics offered Ray Allen and Rajon Rondo to the Detroit Pistons for Richard Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, and Rodney Stuckey. And of course, Joe DeMars turned it down because he's not a dumbass. Obviously, the Celtics would have gotten the better end of the deal if this trade had gone down, and Joe DeMars realized that. Richard Hamilton might be getting older, but Tayshaun Prince is still pretty good, and Rodney Stuckey, one of their positive notes in the playoffs. So trading him was kind of silly, but of course they did offer Rajon Rondo, so that might not have been a bad trade-off, but still a bad trade. But that didn't happen; it was just offered. The first trade that actually did happen was the Milwaukee Bucks traded Richard Jefferson, who was their main scoring option when Michael Redd and Andrew Bogut went down. They traded him and his 2-year, $48 million contract to the San Antonio Spurs for Kurt Thomas, Bruce Bowen, and Fabricio Oberto. The Bucks did this purely for cap space and veteran players. Both Charlie Villanueva and Ramon Sessions are both restricted free agents this offseason, and they're looking to at least re-sign one of them. So getting rid of Richard Jefferson's $20 million a year contract gives them room to re-sign at least one of them. In my opinion, if I were in the Bucks situation, I'd be more likely to re-sign Charlie Villanueva. That's just me personally. Sending Richard Jefferson to San Antonio, a defensive-minded team, adding another offensive player, it's going to be huge for them because it's going to give them a definite balance on the court. Greg Popovich is definitely going to have to change the game plan to include Richard Jefferson. The very next day, the Bucks traded Oberto to the Pistons for Amir Johnson to free cap space. And they're going to buy out Oberto's contract and make him a free agent. And then the Washington Wizards traded Ethan Thomas, Alexei Pesharov, and Darius Songala, along with the 5th overall pick in this year's draft, to Minnesota for guards Randy Fourier and Mike Miller. Minnesota 4 first-round picks. Obviously, this is good for the Wizards. They have another guard in Randy Fourier. He's supposed to be really good. And with a 4th pick in the first round for Minnesota, they can go a lot of ways. They can trade up, they can trade down, they can sell their picks. They can do a lot of things. I foresee them using their 4th and 5th picks, the 18th pick, and I want to say it's the 27th pick. Don't quote me on that one. They'll probably sell, but the 4th and 5th they're definitely going to use. And finally, the Phoenix Suns have traded Shaquille O'Neal to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Ben Wallace and Sasha Pavlovic, as well as the 46th overall pick in the 2nd round. Also, a note on this, Ben Wallace may be retiring, so that'll be even more cap room for the Suns. And that was the whole reason that the Suns traded Shaquille O'Neal, was to free up cap room. They didn't want to pay him the $20 million for this season. They wanted to free it up for free agency, as well as the draft, which they had the 14th overall. Honestly, I was a little bit disappointed that they traded him, but I had a feeling it was going to happen. And now I fully expect that there's going to be even more bandwagon fans on the Cleveland Cavaliers now that they have a true center to help out, on the inside. Are they the favorites? Yes. I think they're the favorites now. Do I think they can do it? No telling. Shaq could easily get injured. His production could go down. Anything can happen at this point. It's honestly too early to tell, but obviously they are going to be the favorites in the East. Just like the Lakers are probably going to be the favorites in the West unless someone makes a bold move in the coming days. Anyway, that's really all I got right now. The draft is tomorrow. I hope you guys will be watching because I'm going to be keeping track of it. I'll let you guys know if there's any surprises, more trades, And as always, guys, let me know what you guys think about all these trades that went on today, and even the one that didn't happen, or ones that might happen. And so, tell me who your favorite team is, and who you think they're going to pick, who do you want them to pick in the draft, who do you want them to get in free agency, all that kind of stuff. And we'll talk about it. Alright, later.
Wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to